All right, well, I'd like to welcome the Little Gems back to Scott Milo Gallery for the 9th year. It's always a show I look forward to every year, and this year we have 70 paintings. We had over 300 submissions, so that's super great to be able to start with a big pool, jury it down to 70, and so we have new artists every year, some of the usuals that get in, so I'm super thankful to Sabina for all her hard work, and I'm excited that James is here to do awards for us, so thanks for being here. I appreciate it.
Well, I also want to say thank you so much, Kathy, for hosting us for the 9th year this year, and we have this lovely bouquet for you.
Thank you. I do love flowers.
So much. We're just really happy for the opportunity to show our work here. And I would also like to introduce James.
Yes.
James, if you want to come up here.
Yeah.
James is our juror of awards this year. James Kroner, he is known for his cityscapes and European scenes as well. He's been a professional artist for over 10 years. In 2011, he won a full scholarship to study for his master's in Italy, and won multiple awards since then, including the first place overall in the plein air salon competition. And James has exhibited his artwork in a large number of solo and group shows, including the Salmagundi Club. We're very happy to have James here to juror the show, and I'll hand it over to him.
Okay, you're gonna hand me the mic.
I'm gonna hand you the mic. This is how it goes.
Just anywhere? Right here? Okay. Yeah, thank you, Sabina, and thank you, Kathy, for having this wonderful show here. I wanted to thank Plein Air Washington Artists and the Scott Milo Gallery. So we had a long trip this morning. It's about 3.5 hours, traffic all the way up. But I'll tell you, it was worth it because this show is amazing. I was super excited to be here, and once I got here and started walking around and looking at all the lovely work, I was really impressed. It's a lot of great paintings here, a lot of hard work that people did. And it was really fun for me, and it was a pleasure to be able to look at each painting that was selected in the show. And it was very difficult to come up with first, second, and third to make the awards, because I'll tell you, each one had something special about it. There were some that were here that I wasn't able to get an award to, and I really wish that I could have. So as far as I'm concerned, everything up on these walls is a beautiful piece. So, yeah.
Well, we'll get to it. We'll start with the Merch Awards. I think this might...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can talk just briefly about some of the criteria that I went through to make these decisions. The first one that I kind of was struck by, that I always look for in work, is emotion. And I think painting has a lot to do with emotion and feeling, the kind of feeling that's in the work, and the ability to be able to convey that. You know, the feeling of the light, feeling of the shadow, the feel of the paint, the movement, the application, and how all of that comes together to create composition. I was looking for original idea, so unique perspective, a unique composition, a distinguished way of applying the paint. I looked at composition. To me, I think a strong composition there's many different styles of composition, but I think diagonal, upright, and vertical edges or planes can make painting very dynamic. Impact versus payoff. So that's the idea, is when you're looking across the room and you see a painting and it pulls you in. That's the impact. The payoff is when you come up close and the painting holds you there. And through the use of technique, through the use of the idea within the work, will keep the viewer engaged. And also technical ability, the ability to use the principles within that medium, light and shadow, shape, edges, drawing, values, and color, those types of things. So we'll start with this one here. Yeah. So is this which award is this one? Okay. All right. Should I read that off? Okay. Let's see. So 11th, which is the winner of a 6-color set of M. Graham Artist Paints, goes to Lorraine Goddard for La Connor Fog Rising. She's not here, okay. Tenth was a gift certificate, Rosemary brushes, to Sean Lamoureux. Path to Steamboat Rock. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good job. And then 9th is the $100 gift certificate to Chelsea Classical Studio, to Catherine Townsend for Idaho Sky and Field.
The artist is present. Please feel free to just come on up. Thank you.
Great piece. This was number 8. This was a $100 gift certificate to Blick, to Laura Gable for When the Sun Eats the Mountain. It's a great title, too. Yeah, I was struck by this one. A beautiful technique. Great paint quality. When you come up close, you can see the paint work, the application. A good sense of light. I think she really got the feel of this light coming here. There's kind of a gradation that as you move away from the light, that creates that effect that oils are so well known for. So, and great use of color as well. So, that was Laura. And 7th is a $300 gift card to Blick, to Tatiana Mikhelana for Summer Day. Yeah. Yeah, this one, when you come up close to it and you have a good light on it, it just has such a strong presence. And there's not even really that much going on. I think the feeling of this was in its sort of simplicity. The subtle shifts of color within the light. It's just a strong piece. So take a look at this one up close when you can. Okay, so this is the Honorable Mention Award to Stephen Whitney for Bridge Across the Sign. That was the second honorable mention. So, yeah, just a really strong composition. A great subject matter. I always love these European scenes. And again, this is also one that you should take a look up close, because when you're standing across the gallery, it sort of caught my attention. But then when I came up close to it, I was just impressed by the use of edges. This bridge in the foreground has some good edges to it and some good contrast between the light and shadow behind it. It really kind of brings you into the foreground. And then there's a lot back here where your eye can kind of move through, and the painting sort of keeps you engaged, keeps the viewer locked in. Almost don't want to look away. So, good job. Yeah. So this was honorable mention award number 1, going to Ned Mueller for Last Light at Bagley Creek, North Cascades. It's a long title. Yeah, this is one also that I thought there's a lot of subtlety going on in here, because when you look at it, really the only light is up here in this little space. And so everything else down here is reflected light and mid-tone. And it just creates a very inviting scene. All these little subtle color shifts in here, the little shapes, attention to detail, but not overly done, not over the top. So it's still very painterly, but it has a lot of information in there, and I thought it was a fantastic piece. So, good job. Yeah. Third place, Robin Weiss for Bywater Bay. Come on up. Hey, good job. Congratulations.
I know you love photos.
Yeah, this one is interesting composition, and I thought it was very striking. Again, there's areas of where there's information, light and shadow, color, and then there's larger areas within the composition that create a sort of calm or a resting point. And these edges here between light and shadow really keep your eye moving. So it's a very dynamic composition. I thought that this whole area within here has a great abstract quality. Johnny's trying to talk over me.
He's doing a good job.
Yeah. And yeah, again, I just thought that this beautiful abstract, these shapes and colors in there, when you stand back, your eye puts it together because you recognize, what that is. But as you come closer and take a look up close, you can see it's really just abstract shapes, very painterly, and conveys a strong emotion to it. So I was very struck by that. Oh. This one. So the second place award goes to Frankie Golub. Impressions of the First Day of June. So, yeah. Yeah, this is one that the first time that I saw it, I was, looking at all the other paintings on the wall, and I came back to it, and there was something about it that was just, held me there. I think it's a great composition, a great sense of light and shadow, but I really like all of this, the variety within all those different greens and the pops of color within there. Great use of light. It seems like the artist took time to build the light. And I think he did a great job with that. It just conveys a calm, but it's also very, very abstract, in my opinion. Standing away, when you come up close, you can really see all the information, like within the shadow. And yeah, there was something about this one that just that spoke to me. So, good job. He's not here. Huh?
Frankie's not here?
Okay, first place, Aaron Coberly for Old Skagit Barn. Leave that Old Skagit Barn. Yeah. Yeah, the subtle values in this one, keeping everything sort of in the mid-tone range, and then the light being low. So that created a mood that I thought was, that worked really well. Yeah, everything being within this sort of mid-tone range, and the shift between the green and the gray purple. Yeah, great edges too. Just some of these edges here being lost. It's the color. Color really does it too. Good job. Okay. Yeah. Best of show to Rowan Carey for Alpine Serenity. Guess he's not here either, right? Okay.
Is Rowan here?
Yeah, this one had like I was talking about in the beginning, the striking composition with the different diagonals. Creates a lot of, it's a very dynamic composition. Beautiful diagonals. Has powerful emotion conveyed through the use of abstract shapes. So, loving these abstract shapes in here with the rocks, the diagonal planes, the upright planes of the trees. All of this reflected light in the background there. Harmonized color and subtle value shifts. So yeah, this whole area in here, I felt like I could just stare at it forever. So beautiful paint application. If you get a chance to come up close and take a look at this one, it's well worth it. So very beautiful work, and I thought it was best in show. Yeah. You're welcome.
Well,
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you did great.
Thanks.